Hey guys, before we get into this video, I have a little bit of a disclaimer. I thought that the 29th was on Friday when actually it was on Saturday today. So every time I say Friday, the 29th, or just Friday in this video, just remember that I do mean Saturday. And I say every 3 years a couple times when I meant I meant 3 years, and then on the fourth year it happens. It was really late and I was tired, and I swore my calendar said it was Friday the 29th, and it was actually Saturday the 29th. So don't eat me up in the comments for making these mistakes. Just don't mind them. Just remember that I mean Friday the 29th, and I mean every 4 years. There's a couple of times where I say that. But without further ado, enjoy the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is a very special day. It's not a birthday, it's not a national holiday, it's something much more rare. It's Leap Day. Yeah, I know, it's really weird. It's Friday, February 29th. It only happens every 3 years, and it's rare. I mean, every 3 years. So I decided to make a video on it. I know, don't tell me in the comments how just a couple weeks ago I said I wasn't gonna do this anymore. Here we are. It's 2020. I'll go off a little bit, but this is just so extremely rare. This day, I was like, I can't pass this opportunity up. This day raises so much questions for me. Like, how did they get billions and billions of people just to decide that, every 3 years, this one day at the end of February, it could have been March, it could have been April. Why'd they pick February? At the end of this month, we're gonna add on an extra day, and it's only gonna happen every 3 years. How'd they do that? Is it scientific? Like, what's going on here? How did it become, like, will this video in 3 years from now be 1 year old? Will it be 3 years old? Like, how is it gonna be dated? What year did this start? Who invented this? What happened? So I did some digging, alright, and I'm gonna pull out my phone because I have it on my phone, because I'm not gonna go off from my head. I didn't memorize everything. But if I just pull this up. So my first question, like I said, was, when did it start? Like, what was the very first leap year? Why did they decide to do it? And I have here that the very first leap year was 1752. It is now 2020. That is quite a bit of time. You can do the math. So the website that I got it from, 1752, it says 11 days were lost from the month of September. I don't know what that means. That's all I had written down from my notes. I did some research. I didn't really go in depth. But then the next question that I had was, why was leap year created? And so my notes, I did some digging, okay? Yes, I actually did research for a video. I'm just kidding. So, why was leap year created? This is another question that I have, just another odd question. I don't even know why I have these questions. But anyway, it says February 29th is the date that usually occurs every 4 years. Yeah, we know. I mean, I said every 3. I meant on the 4th year it happens. You get what I mean. It is called Leap Day. Leap Day. Leap Day. That for you guys. Leap Day. It's weird. It's like birthday, but leap day. It's weird. Alright. This day is added to the calendar in leap years as a corrective measure because Earth does not orbit the sun. It's scientific. Look at that, guys. Earth does not orbit the sun precisely in 365 days. So, the Romans modified the calendar in 1752, I think we said, so that there was an extra day added on because Earth doesn't rotate precisely. That is really confusing. Sometimes I wonder how, they just think of this stuff, they think of formulas in 1752. I couldn't do that, and it's 2020, and I have devices. I have literally everything at my disposal, and I wouldn't be able to do that. It kind of makes me think that was their life so boring that, they went to Whew. Wow. Anyway, but makes me wonder, was their life that boring, or were they trying to figure out something? Did they just think, maybe I can add an extra day onto the years, 366 days in a year, so Earth orbits more precisely? Like, where did they come up with this stuff? How did they? I mean, we'll never know, because that was years and years and years and years and decades and centuries ago. But anyway, next question. Why did they pick February? Out of any month, why did they pick February? What's so great about February that they just picked that? I think I have a guess to my own question, because the sun is in different places, different times of the year. I think that's the answer, but let's see what I have. So basically, I was right. It's just to be more accurate, I guess. That's kind of weird in my opinion. I mean, not really, but February, they put it on February every 4 years because it's more accurate than if it were in March or July or something like that, which I totally understand. But anyway, let me pull up the next question. So the next question is, why do they call it leap year? What you could have been, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know any better name. I bet they took such an extreme amount of time to figure this name out. It could have been like 1, 2, skip a few year. I don't know, something dumb like that. Like, why is it called leap year? This weird, really scientific name that I'm not gonna try and read, that I just copy and pasted over. I'm not gonna try and even name it. They said that it doesn't really roll off the tongue. I mean, leap year does, because, oh, here it says, what I wrote down, because each day on the calendar jumps ahead 2 days of the week instead of one. I don't know what that means. If you're really scientific, write it down in the comments if you even are watching this video. But anyway, those are about all the questions that I had. Guys, tune in next week for a mini-series on Planet Coaster where I build the world's tallest roller coaster. It's alright. It's not as great as the Wacky West, but after that, I'm going to take a break from Planet Coaster and just roller coasters in general, get some more music-related stuff on the channel, because I promised you guys that, a couple weeks ago. I don't want to break another promise. I already said that I wouldn't go off topic. Here I am going off topic. But definitely I will get some more music-related content on the channel in the upcoming weeks. But tune in next week for that mini-series. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.